just feel heat.
Exactly.
So I'm dying.
You're getting a whole lot of heat.
Okay, Kenneth from Valor. With all the fireplaces that there are in the industry, what makes Valor Fireplaces so special and top on the list?
Excellent question. So one of the main things that separates us from other manufacturers is the way we project the heat. And you're feeling it right now.
Oh, yeah. I'm dying.
So we do that in a few different ways, but the thing to know is that Valor believes in radiant heat. In fact, that's in a lot of our actual slogans, is the radiant fireplace. And we do that through a combination of factors. We project the heat by the depth of our fireplaces.
Okay.
A lot of times they're going to be considered a little more shallow than a lot of other ones on the market.
Okay.
But that's because a shallower fireplace allows to push the heat out. We use ceramic glass on every one of the fronts of ours because these are direct vent fireplaces, so they're sealed. You know, it's behind glass, but that's ceramic glass, and one of the properties of ceramic glass is it radiates heat very well. The other thing we're doing is with the placement of the logs and all of the media that's in there, even those are projecting heat into the room, especially on our traditional style with the more squared ones or the inserts that have full log sets in them. This is a linear, and it has a much lower media.
Okay.
But the other traditional ones, even those logs project heat into the room. And then on top of the radiant heat, we're actually moving the air around the firebox. So the air in the room is going around that firebox and coming in. Now let me ask you a question. Do you hear anything right now?
No, I just feel heat.
Exactly. So
I'm dying.
You're getting a whole lot of heat. You're getting a whole lot of heat, but there's no blower.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
That's a big difference between Valor and a lot of other manufacturers is we make blowers, and you can put a blower on this unit, a lot of the other ones, but we don't even recommend it. We make a product that we don't even recommend putting on there. Why? Because we're moving that convective heat around and we're pushing it into the room without the need of a blower. Now that's nice because now you don't have to have power. So our inserts, a lot of our direct vent fireplaces that are traditional ones, and even some of our linears, you know, they will all work without power. Now this one has lights in the top of it. We don't have them on, but if you have lights, you're obviously going to need power. But the operation of the fireplace, the base operation, the on, off, high, low, all of those functions operate without 110 volts.
Amazing.
It is.
Now let me ask you, depending on the size of fireplace, if you have like a smaller room, I'm assuming you need a smaller fireplace.
Yes, that's why you want to size it appropriately. Like, especially down here in the South, people love big fireplaces. Okay, and that's great. It looks fine. We usually want to fit the size of the room. But you do need to be somewhat careful in choosing your fireplace because these are made to be zone heaters. And they are heater-rated appliances. That's why you're feeling so much heat. So you want to be mindful of how big the fireplace is when you're putting it into the room.
Yeah, because we have, I think it's a 52-inch, but the area's wide. I mean, it's
very
like
big. Yeah.
24 by 28 plus. I mean, it's a big, big area.
Yep.
And I kid you not, when we turn ours on, it gets really hot. Where it's a blessing when it gets really, really cold.
Yep.
But sometimes we got to just turn it down a bit.
You do, and you can do that because you can control all of the flames on ours. You can turn it all the way down to just barely on, and then you can turn it all the way up to a higher flame. So all of that's controllable from the remote. The remote comes with the unit, so you don't have to worry about what kind of remote you're getting. But it definitely is a factor. And because of the radiant heat that you feel, the nice thing about radiant heat, it's not affected by which way the wind blows. It's not affected by having 20-foot ceilings in your house. The radiant heat comes out no matter how high the ceiling is. And our fireplaces can be put on a covered patio.
No.
Yep. All you got to do is change out
Ding,
the
ding,
receiver.
ding,
and
ding,
boom.
ding, ding,
Yep.
ding.
Which, now,
We're redoing our patio.
well,
My husband might kill you.
sorry. But that's where you really want radiant heat is outside. When you're out there hanging out on your patio, you know, if you're relying on convective heat outside, well, wind's going to blow that heat wherever it goes. It's not going to affect the radiant heat. So if you're sitting in front of your fireplace like we are right now on your patio, you're going to feel it.
Oh yeah, I honestly am shocked of how much heat.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here doing the podcast, and it's like,
Yeah.
I got my portable fan.
It's incredibly warm, and that's why putting somebody in front of a Valor is really the best way to sell a Valor.
Yeah, it truly is. You have to feel it.
Yep.
It's amazing. Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.